Space, the final frontier. This is the 2.5-year journey of the build of the Starship Enterprise. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 110 of Building the Enterprise-D. In this issue we're continuing with the nacelle, and we have the final metal plate of the saucer section that we're not actually installing yet, but I will put it in place and see what it looks like. But first of all, we're going to be doing some more work with this, so let me move that out of the way. What we are doing first of all, for that, that's for that, that's for this, that's for that. Right, let's get everything sorted. We've got some, again, parts that came pre-installed. There should be an interior piece to this. There it is. It just sort of sits inside there in a bit, but it's in there now, so I might as well leave it be. In there. That goes into there as well. Again, it just sort of sits in. I think it has a way around. Seems to go in either way round. That one is held in place with a sticker we have got here. I'm jumping slightly ahead from where it says to do it, but that's just the way I'm doing things. That goes in there, and that just holds that together. Doesn't really need it because it's quite tight. I'll keep that for laters. We have this piece to fit on here first. Goes in place there, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 screws to hold that in place, which are these screws here. Get those out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Save that in my pile to be tidied up after this very issue. This is the last of this month's delivery, so you do need to tidy up after the end of the pack. But the 4 screws hold this in place. Get that in there. One sort of in the middle. Not in the right place. That feels like that's in the right place. So that's got that lined up properly. Let's get this one. The interior of that needs to be on the interior of that. We've got a screw that can go in there. In the middle of those two. There. And then one more. The end here, once I get that bit lined up properly as well. Feels like it's just a tad too long. I'm sure it's not. Just a case of manipulating it. Let me get that bit out. My fingers in. There we go. That's in the right place there then. Get the last screw in that lot in there. Let's get all of these tightened up, because I'm not going to be able to come back and do these afterwards because of the lining in place. Move that bulb out of the way. I'm sure that next month we'll be finishing off this nacelle. There's not lots more to do on the entire build. I believe there's 120 issues, so we've got basically 10 more to go. So yes, this goes down the end in there. That goes back and the top up there. And this goes in and along there. Now, when I do, or before I lock this all up, I will be doing my amending to it like I did on the other nacelle to get the spread of the lights better, but I'll talk you through that when I do that next time. But there we go. That is the nacelle finished for this part of the this month. Move that off to the side. Now on this, we've got some things to fit. We've got some windows to put in, and they are going to be held in place with these. We've got an R and an L, because these are where the bulbs are on the outside are going to be fitted. So the L is like, because it's where it's going forward. Is that? I think it's got to be that side. I will double check with the instructions which one's which. But first of all, we've got two windows to put in on each side. One lit, one not. I'm going to put them in alternate ways on these windows. I think that's going to be the outside. This one's going to be the inside. I doubt that you'll ever see these lit up, because I doubt that I'll ever have the saucer section removed, as it apart from anything else, there's nowhere else to keep it. When it's attached, it's attached. But when it's not attached, what are you going to do with it? So yeah, let me make sure I've got these the right way round and get them screwed in place, and then we'll have a look at see how this is going to fit to the saucer. Yep, there we go. That's those in. They were the right way around, right on the right and left on the left. So this is a big metal plate that is going to be supporting everything once it's attached, and it's going to be attached onto here. I can't put it in place yet because there's other windows to fit and the illumination lights to fit on there, but it's going to go on there basically like that. So yeah, there we go. I'm not sure what this bit is. Something there is going to have to attach. Maybe that's how these control the, I don't know, the in and out bit. But that's going to go on there. Obviously, a couple of lights there coming through, lights coming through here and up here. More windows, matching it all together, and that's how it's going to go. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Let me move the saucer section out of the way and see how this is going to fit to the gooseneck. Right, I'm unsure how this is going to work. That's obviously the battery cover cut out point there, so that does locate on there nicely. It doesn't obviously lock down, and I don't see how these are going to lock down onto it anyway. I have managed to sort of get them out and onto it, but it's not right. I can only get a couple of them attached a little bit, and it's not then going fully back. So I don't know. I'm assuming they've got some sort of plan for how this is going to work, but for now, I don't know. There's obviously some sort of bracket that will go into it, and then that goes onto there. But then how are you going to get it back off again? It's got to be slid forward or back, but it doesn't really slide because of that bit. Unless if you're going to attach that, you might need to take the battery cover off. Maybe. Then you've got the sliding ability. I don't know. I'm sure it will all become clear. But for now, that's what we've got. And when it's on there, it matches on there, and obviously looks good from the underside as well. So I'm sure it will work, but I don't know exactly how as yet. So thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the build as much as I'm enjoying building it, issues aside. So I shall see you for more very, very soon, in about a month. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye bye for now.